This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Just 10 seconds ago, they were running at almost 200 miles an hour, and this has just happened. Coming into the tri-oval, contact made. Actually, Steve Blackburn had slid coming out of turn number 4, got into the grass, and then we had contact in the tri-oval.
Yeah, how about Bobby Gerhardt?
Yeah.
Obviously one of our strongest competitors, former winner here, won Daytona earlier this year. Terminal problems for him, and there's Milka Duna with some serious damage to her car.
A lot of damage, a lot of...
Joey Coulter was going to be a very strong competitor. There's Mike Harmon, the 31 car. We saw him earlier running up in the top 10.
2 of Alex Bowman. Here's what happened.
We're going to see some contact here. You see Steve Blackburn duck to the inside. Then the car behind him looked like may have been the 25 car made contact. Then the 35 turned Mike Harmon around right in the middle of all these cars. And look at the hard hits. Alex Bowman goes up on 2 wheels. We saw happening live.
Another look at it. 90 of Zach Ralston. 0-2 just behind him, Josh Williams. There's Tom Hessert in the 52. Ken Schrader entering.
We're hearing that Tom said he may have a tire going down. You see him slowing down. He may be coming to pit road now.
Comes out once again. Take a look at what happened.
See him right front tire obviously goes down. He may have had some damage from that earlier incident. Even some of the cars we didn't talk about being involved, they may have had
lost that spot to Tom Hessert. So now Will Kimmel in the tilted kilt 68, stuck on the outside, and sliding is the 15 of Ryan Reed. Problems continue for that team. He is off the racing surface, and they are going to throw the yellow flag. So the yellow comes out once again.
Let's see what happens here. Looks like he undoubtedly had a tire going soft because the thing just turned around. Looks like the left rear, you can see it already starting to come apart.
Definitely knows how to get around this place and you know, push his way into whatever hole he needs to be able to get by those guys.
Frank Kimmel just 5 wins away.
Ooh, a little bit of contact there. It looked like Will Kimmel may have got a little bump from behind, but he straightened it out and jumped to the bottom, got in line on the bottom. Oh, car in the wall.
The one of Mikey Kyle spinning.
I think there was a car into the outside. Well, there it is right there, the 76.
John Ferrier.
John Ferrier.
So John Ferrier backing down the backstretch up against the wall. A caution comes out again. A lot of damage to the front of that race car. Saw Mikey Kyle sliding on the concrete apron. He's going the right direction once again, but I'm sure he'll be making his way onto pit road.
Yeah, Mikey's another one of the cars on the lead lap.
Another look at what just took place.
A little bit of contact from the 0-4 right there. Larry Barford Jr. turns Mikey Kyle around, and then to look like
the 11 there.
Yeah, the 11 made a little bit of contact. Brett Hudson made a little contact with John Ferrier. John was just trying to move to the high side, I think, to give these cars, to give Mikey Kyle some room to spin there in case he came back up the racetrack.
Look at how close Mikey Kyle gets to going upside down here as he turns around. That car up on 2 wheels and then back down.
Wow.
That's not something you want to go through. I mean, you typically don't see it. It's going to be real easy, especially with the bumpers being round like they are. This older style car, like the Arca series still runs, we didn't do it when we raced them. I mean, this is something that just has caught on in the last couple of years. So,
upside down, over and over, the 83 of Mike Afrano. A big wreck coming out of turn number 4. Into the grass he goes. Another car sliding by.
That's James Hilton in the 48 car.
Rolling numerous times, the 83 of Mike Afrano.
That was one of the more vicious wrecks I've seen in a while here at Talladega.
Happened coming out of turn 4.
See him right in the middle of our screen there. He may get a little contact from behind. He gets a little contact from behind. Is that Zach Ralston behind him and just turns him in towards the outside wall? You see the tire carcass flying out. Let's watch that engine there. You see the
slam down to the ground.
Now the engine's already pretty much loose. There's the spring sliding out around the racetrack.
For every driver in the field, we're about to find out what's going to happen. 4 laps of racing to go. Chad Hockenbraugh in front. Green flag back in the air. What's going to happen with Lofton and McReynolds behind him?
They're separated. They're not together. Looked like Brandon was not able to keep up with the 16.
They all fall in line and they hug the yellow line at the bottom of the racetrack.
Chad may have too big of a lead. Look at the run. Look at the momentum they have. They're going to the high side.
Let's see if Lofton's able to keep it going. He's got help behind him. Here comes McReynolds. Down the backstretch they go. 3 cars making the move, seeing if they can go by Hockenbraugh.
Remember, it's so important for those guys on the outside. You see Brandon McReynolds has them cleared. That's when Matt Lofton was able to pull down to the inside.
Chad Hockenbraugh drops back to 3rd, and the car on the outside, Sean Corr, is going to drop back a lot if no one comes out to help. Now, out in front, Lofton once again has McReynolds behind him. What will they do with 3 laps of late racing to go when they come through the tri-oval?
I think they're going to wait to the last lap. Brandon McReynolds will wait to the last lap to make his move. They want to settle amongst the 2 of them. They work together to get the lead in 2nd. Now they're going to wait till the end so they can hopefully stay 1st and 2nd.
Yeah, this is a tough situation because obviously Matt's in the driver's seat being in the front. But if he leaves any gap at all, the 32 is going to try and play to his weaknesses. The other thing is, you know, Chad's gotten passed now already by somebody hooking up and pushing each other by him. So maybe he hooks up with the 52 of Tom Hessert, or maybe it's the 32 of Brandon McReynolds and tries pushing those guys to the lead. So it's going to be an interesting 3 laps here.
Through 3 and 4. When they come back through the tri-oval, it'll be just 2 laps of racing to go. Just over 5 miles remain. The International Motorsports Hall of Fame 250, right on the yellow line, the double yellow line. Matt Lofton once again. Brandon McReynolds running in the 2nd spot. As they come across the stripe, 2 laps of racing to go.
Remember, we still have a couple Kimmels running together back there. Will and Frank running 6th and 7th.
Single file line through 1 and 2. The pack working their way out of 2 and onto the backstretch. It is go time. Who's going to go? We saw a Venturini car. Looked like they were going to peek outside. They ducked back in. Again, the 68 and 44. Those are family members. Will Kimmel just in front of Frank Kimmel.
You know, Matt's leaving Brandon just enough room to be able to get to him. The problem is Brandon's going to need to help the guys behind him. They don't seem to be quite close enough for him to be able to get that run to be able to pull up to his outside.
We got 2 cars working together. Chris Buescher in the 17 on the outside, trying to make that outside line run. There's Larry McReynolds on the outside. This time by 1 to go. The white flag will go in the air. Can Lofton hang on, or will McReynolds make the move to get into victory lane for the first time?
I don't think the guys on the outside were able to get together enough to really make anything happen.
Now Lofton runs off that yellow line, making that car as wide as he can through 1 and 2. Down the backstretch they go. Where will the move be made? Will it be coming out of turn number 4? We're about to find out. Will they get a run? Chad Hockenbraugh runs in the 3rd spot. Tom Hessert in 4th. Steve Blackburn back in 5th.
It almost looks like nobody's close enough to anybody to be much help. Now it looks like Hockenbraugh is going to pull up on the back of Brandon McReynolds.
Hockenbraugh gives the 32 a shove. Coming out of turn number 4. Will it be enough? As they come out of 4, trying to get to the outside. Lofton trying to make the car as wide as he can. McReynolds makes the pass as they go through the tri-oval. Can he hang on until they get to the stripe? McReynolds will win at Talladega.
With a lot of help from Chad Hockenbraugh.
Brandon McReynolds with the shove from Chad Hockenbraugh, and look at that emotion coming from his father and mother. The hugs on top of the pit box.
That's pretty amazing right there. To be able to get the help from the 58 and to drive up there, that's pretty awesome.
They passed the 58. The 32 and the 16 work together to get by the 58, and the 58 then helps the 32 to get his first ever win in the Arca Racing Series.
Well, I think it was a situation where Chad Hockenbraugh said, I can't win it from 3rd. If I can help him get by him, then maybe I'll have a shot at it when we get down towards the line. But Matt Lofton did a good job blocking his advance. The 32 got by, but you see him make a little contact with Chad Hockenbraugh right there.
You know, it's amazing. Brandon played it perfectly. I mean, to do all of that, it was perfect.
Watch Larry Mack. This is while he was watching this live.
A very happy father. Let's hear from him, right?
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.